The TV sequel of the Karate Kid story has brought us 4 seasons of extreme fighting and showcasing an incredible talent in martial arts. But what does it actually look like behind the scenes and without CGI? Well, we're here to show you. If you'd like to know how some of your favorite scenes from Cobra Kai were filmed, keep watching as we tell you all about them. Unreal locations and billboards. Oftentimes in movies and TV shows, they will use a certain amount of CGI to make it look like the actors are in a certain location. This has also happened in Cobra Kai, especially in those scenes that were filmed inside on set. While many of the outside scenes were filmed outside, whether that was in the woods or on the beach, when it came to scenes that required to be filmed inside, most of them were filmed on set. So, for example, in the diner scenes, they would place a green screen over the windows, which was later edited to appear as if they're sitting in a real diner and not a set. The same thing goes for the billboards that are showcased on the show. We all remember the giant billboard of Danny LaRusso and how Johnny vandalized it, but in reality, that billboard wasn't there. They ended up adding the billboard using special effects, since getting a real billboard to put up for only a few scenes would cost a lot of money and would be highly unnecessary. The same thing goes with a couple more billboards that have been shown on the show. Sam and Tori fight. Even though this scene was only a dream Sam had, it was still quite intense, and when they were filming it, they had to do it over and over again to get it completely right. In the scene, we see Tori confronting Sam at Miyagi Dojo, where Tori starts a duel with Sam and blames her for everything that happened to Miguel and Robby. In the end, Tori ends up drowning Sam in the pond.
You started this, now let's finish it.
Each aspect of this legendary fight had to be perfectly put together, so before they could film it, they had their stunt doubles do the scene completely. And later on, the actress who played Sam and Tori can redo the scene without the super dangerous stunts, which were already filmed by their stunt doubles. In the end, they also had to film Sam drowning in the pond as Tori held her underwater. Of course, this scene wasn't filmed in an actual pond due to the safety of the cast and the not-so-clear water in the pond, but in a big tank filled with water and a camera underneath it to capture Sam's face. Mall fight. There isn't a single person who doesn't remember the epic mall fight in Season 2, and to this day, we can all go back and revisit some of the most incredible martial arts moves that each actor pulled off. Now, each one of them is trained in basic karate moves at least, but when it comes to such complicated scenes, where one person has to fight 2 or 3 people, they have advanced training. They carefully learn each move, and then they try it in slow motion before they do it at full speed. Given that in this mall fight scene, more people were involved, each cast member that was included in the fight was secured with wires that were held by the crew members, so that each actor could do their move without falling on the ground. When they were filming the scene, they also had a bunch of soft mattresses on the ground so no one could get hurt. All of this was done for the safety of the actors and to prevent everyone from getting seriously hurt. One wrong move in this show could lead to serious injury. The fall. One of the most memorable scenes in the entire Cobra Kai series is the fight between Robby and Miguel, which resulted in some terrible outcomes. In the fight between the two of them, Miguel was winning over Robby, but decided to show mercy and stop the fight. But to his surprise, Robby wasn't quite done yet. The moment Miguel put his guard down, Robby took this opportunity to push him away, and unfortunately, he pushed him a bit too hard, which led Miguel to fall off the balcony onto the stairs, which later resulted in Miguel being paralyzed from the waist down. This scene was done so great, with Miguel falling in slow motion while Tori screams his name. But how was it filmed? You guessed it, with wires. The actor who plays Miguel was hung on wires and lowered from the balcony down as he acted out his slow motion falling. Once they got their shot, the wires were erased from the final product, and we have a scene that will continue to be one of the best moments from Cobra Kai. Wood scene. Another fight scene including Miguel has made this list, but this time he has Hawk as his opponent. This time, Miguel and Hawk go head-to-head in a duel in the woods, which was a long-awaited duel for the fans of the show. The entire scene was intense, and it looked like it was taken out of a game. The crazy stunts and the slamming each other on trees are all part of what makes this scene so incredible. Behind the scenes, the stunt actors would first shoot a video of themselves doing the entire fight, with each step explained. And then once the actors learn all their moves, they will go through them one by one, slowly, until they can do it at full speed. Also, this scene was a bit hard to do since you're in the woods and you have trees and insects all around you, and also mud, which can be quite slippery if you don't pay attention. But all of this only adds to the real feel of the scene when you get to watch it. The stunts. There are a lot of fights in Cobra Kai. We mean a lot, and you have to know that it takes a lot of training to be able to do all of them. Each fight scene is long and complex and features the kind of expert-level fight choreography you'll only be able to do if you're familiar with the moves. For 4 seasons now, the cast of Cobra Kai has been proud to say that they do their own stunts, and that it gives them a certain level of achievement once they have done a fight scene on their own without a stunt double. Many actors from the show have said that it is way more authentic when they do it themselves, since it brings up your real movements and facial expressions into the fight. The cast members train their moves each day to perfect them, and they even had basic karate lessons, so they'll be able to get familiar with the karate moves. Throughout the seasons, their stunt doubles are used less and less, with an exception on very dangerous scenes. Drinking game. Don't worry, there wasn't any drinking game going on behind the scenes, but there was one going on the show. If you don't remember, let us refresh your memory of this scene in Season 2, when Tori challenged Sam to a drinking game, where you have to stand on one leg of a high chair and drink until one of the two falls or quits. In this scene, Sam proved that she can handle whatever Tori put in front of her when she beat Tori in the drinking game. But as they were filming the scene, both Sam and Tori were hooked on wires to prevent them from falling. Also, there were a lot of people around them, so they could be close to catching them if one of them fell. Since they were standing only on one leg, the chances of them losing balance and falling were quite high, and because of them, they had multiple takes of this scene before they got it right. And don't worry, none of them were drinking actual alcohol on this scene, or any other scene, since alcohol is not advised for actors while they are filming. Either way, the scene turned out perfectly thanks to the wires and the entire crew team who stopped them from falling. On a related note, we wanted to know which behind-the-scenes moment is your favorite from Cobra Kai. Let us know in the comments section below. If you'd like to see more amazing videos such as this one, make sure to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss any of them. And as always, thanks for watching, guys.